I pretty much found a bunch of stuff about Yandere Simulator. I compiled 100 notes of them, and if I missed any, maybe I'll do a part 2. I don't know. I found a lot of them. I'm sure there's a gazillion more. So, let's begin. My waifu used to have color-changing eyes because broken code. It could have been so cool, like it could have been her Easter egg. But, they had to change it. Or maybe it could have been for everyone's. Who the fuck knows? You used to be able to make your ideal lover a female or a male, but nothing came of that, so... Also, if it's just with Mary Sue over here, then why do I need to be told to create my senpai? Actually, why not have it be Ayano be customizable instead of senpai, and have my senpai be Budo and Oka? I can only dream. The uniforms are made for middle schoolers, but they're all high schoolers. Most of the songs are from Easter egg character songs that have been changed at least one or more once after posting them to the public. There are manga books spread everywhere around school.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
The cute figurines that are in the gaming club are cute, right? So why not have a backstory for all of them? And when people ask if they can make a show out of them, he went into detail. And... I wonder if any of the voice actors are on contract to not say shit about Yandere dev or money talks. Either way, good job not being into the drama light. Why is there a fucking maze? I really want to know, genuinely, why is there a maze? My biggest concern is not Osana or even when Oka is coming back, because why? But what I want to know is when we can see Ayano swim in the pool, because I would actually like to do that, because right now we could just kind of flip-flop onto the top. For being delinquent, you don't really do anything to gain the name besides what we've been told. It would be funny if Midori just started annoying the people around as she did in Yandere Dev's video. When we're in the drama club, what play are we doing? In the Occult Club, I want to know some backstory on why the school let it happen. Like maybe the owner of the school had an affair and that's one of his daughters. So he let her get the club so she wouldn't get word out because her mom is a crazy bitch and that could kill people. Maybe that's why she has the power. Hint, hint. Remember when Oka was stalking the Basu sisters because she thought they were succubi? Succubuses. And then they found the ring behind the cherry tree and there was like... And I know this will be hard, but what if I chose my senpai and you can have your little text about them? Remember when there was a color group of friends by the fountain on both female and male sides and they both had color bracelets for the female side? Yeah, me neither. Out of all these characters, only 29 characters actually do anything. And I don't mean walk around or are leaders, but they have stuff to do like bully people, be mind slaves, or give you missions or stories. There are 78 plus club leaders, which lead to 88 students. That's a good third, maybe. I can't math. While looking up ship, apparently the female version of senpai is Tayako Yamada, and no one has talked about it. Remember the old delinquents? Now we got the guy version and the girl versions are nada. There are a list of characters that are gone, such as 2 students that used to have conversations about an anime in front of the lunch area, and the 2 boys in the library. And probably more that I'm forgetting, but a lot of them apparently have been changed to look like whatever characters. On the Yandere Simulator character page, there is just a section, one section that has the bug reports, and says, students sometimes can get stuck on each other or props. Just one. Out of the bajillion million other things we have saw. Remember when the red-haired students were seen as evil? Good times. Now thinking about it, I kind of want the evil personas back. There have been 3 video game Easter eggs that are better than the actual game. The total Easter egg count is 70 plus the more that I could not actually find or consider Easter eggs. More than characters in the fucking game at this point. Apparently, in every club there is supposed to be a theme song. This is not an anime intro song. Stop it! There are 10 clubs, and out of the 10 that have been created, you might have forgotten the newspaper, computer, sewing, and photography club. Well, I would say forgot, but you can't do shit in the photography club, so I'm counting that in there. Between Midori and Kokona, they are abused the most out of all the characters in Yandere Simulator's characters. Ayano is not a Yandere, but a Dandere. Still rolls out the tongue for her title, though, if you ask me. There are technically only 2 people in love with each other, and that is Pippi and Ryoto, and that's only because the other rivals are not in the game yet. There is nothing special about Senpai. There are 3 demons in the demon world, and you can use 2 of their powers, which is the fire demon and, I think, the naked dude. I don't know his fucking name either. We don't know anyone's name. The Phantom Girl is said to be killed by Yano's mother for having a crush on her husband, which was apparently the ghost's boyfriend, yes. Still weird. The ghost is rumored to be a rival, but please don't focus on that right now. Like, focus on everything else later. Maybe have her an Easter egg. The game cannot be completed in a week, so making it maybe a month or so would have been better for the leaders to be taken down, because logically think of it like this. You would have to solely know that you're going to kill these people and that Senpai has some relation to all of them. Hell, half of these characters don't even look like they want to talk to him or have the thought process of talking to him. Like, hell, are you going to get rid of his guy friends too? Like, for real. The headmaster is never seen walking around or doing anything all except for sometimes when he's just randomly gone out of his chair. Hey, you know that the guiding counselors?
25.
If a teacher is killed, they're replaced in a flash. Good to know that I'll get a funeral. The funeral ceremony in the gym is a nice touch, but kills so many, and not all of them fit when showing all who have passed, which is kind of sucky because realize this, that like, if you're popular, or maybe if you're just better than one student, you'll be up front, and the rest, we'll put you to the side. Why the fuck is the gym teacher older than the guidance counselor? And yes, the guidance counselor is the youngest faculty member, but that's only because the nurse is in her 20s and does not give her actual age. Some things to help limit the player is kind of like Persona 5. Sometimes close the rooftops or have students that have free time, such as the people with no clubs, be hall monitors. Or maybe just have them skip altogether, like you never fucking thought of that. The Easter eggs should be a challenge to get and not on command. I know this is a sandbox or a debug menu, but it's just a command after all. And I know there is a maze. Like, JoJo Easter egg was cool, and so was the Doki Doki Literature Club, they kind of fine. But at the same time, JoJo was actually an Easter egg. Ha! The main rivals have nothing for Senpai. Funny enough, all these rivals have bland taste because Senpai is the most boring fucking thing next to paint drying. Can we have Senpai be normal for once? He only reads. Why not have him fight with Budo? And maybe have this sort of strong thing to defend himself. Maybe we could have some character development for this fucker. Or maybe if I could choose my character that I would like to have, like maybe Oka, then yeah, I could see why I would fall in love with her. Why does Ayano like Senpai? Oh, I'm sorry. He helped her with her stuff. Give me a better explanation besides that. Love at first sight? Don't give me that bullshit. Actually, that'd be a better one, but it's not. Apparently, Senpai was in the gardening club up until 2015. The more you know. No one ever takes a sick leave except for when they're being bullied, kidnapped, or dead. Ayano has no friends. No, literally. Info-chan has no backstory besides seeing that Ayano likes Senpai. So maybe she's actually a woman who's helped her mom in the past and is helping the family line because she's being threatened or is actually the Yandere of the game. Or, hear me out, or maybe she herself likes to cause drama. There is no Yandere characters. Well, anymore. There is no place in school to get lunch. Yeah, because they're pretty much gone. The gardening club grows nothing. There are no tournaments for club like martial arts, sports, or theater shows. The names are terribly translated in Yandere Simulator, either of Google translations or the fucking system Yandere dev use. Where the fuck is my Oka? What is the point of having lovesick if the point of the game is to kill people for Senpai? Like, that's not making the lick of sense. Mary Sue's. Scary Stews. The amount of Easter egg used the original song that had to be changed due to copy claims or someone telling Yandere dev to take it down, like Attack on Titan Easter egg or the Undertale Easter egg. If anyone knows Ayano or Yandere-chan's mom, who is a psycho, why hasn't anyone done anything? Like, for real. Half the time they're like, oh, it's you. Actually, they just say, like, Ayano is, like, the bad guy day one. She hasn't done shit. The family tree, I guess, is evil. I don't even know, like, for real. It's Ayano's mom who is bad. Not Ayano as of yet, until she starts killing, but still, come on now. Everyone was once high school age between 14 and 18, but now they're all 18 because Yandere Dev didn't want people seeing the game as pedophilia because panty shots. Why panty shots? Yandere-chan uses panty shots instead of panty shots, and since you like to use Hitman and Persona 5 as reference, why not use gossip as key ingredients to get stuff such as something like Kokona's issues with having sex for money? That could be something big, or something like the Basu sisters being succubus or succubi, whatever the fuck it is, could be worth little money. Or how about money, like the fucking cafe game that you have? Maybe. Fucking OP best friend, fuck. For someone hiding her face a lot, we actually know what Info-chan's face looks like. There's a kitty, but only one quest evolves around it. The kitty at one point had a dark twist there, where Ayano could kill the cat, but much backlash came for that and it was trashed. I mean, I didn't want to do that, so you tell me, all schools have furnaces that are out in the open and unsupervised. Okay. So the main rival goes as follows. A nurse and the counselor, senpai's sister. The rest of the captains are their clubs. The cooking club, drama, my missing occult leader girl, who for some reason is now just a fucking body pillow, sports club, a delinquent, not a club, and a student council member. One club leader, Budo, is the only male out of the group, besides, if you want to count the occult dude, but he's not. He's just a placeholder. Yandere Dev made an April Fool's post with the rivals being male. So also, yes, this was an Easter egg, but this could have been a thought in the man's mind that if you were male and your senpai was female, that your rivals could have been male. A good idea, but it won't happen because that would have been a good idea. Osana is coming soon. Wink, wink. Body pillows of underage kids.
Not a vibe! Not a vibe!
Apparently, the Phantom Girl is a rival, but most likely Yandere Dev forgot about her. In 2014, there was a talk of DLC with more rivals such as a policewoman, twins of unknown age, another Yandere, a magical girl, which we have been shown in the gaming room and in the minigame series, Midori, and Kokona. Weren't the last two already kind of rivals? Well, I guess it means something more? This is from the Yandere page where Kokona is the possible DLC, forced to relive 1 week of her life over and over again, and can only escape the time loop by killing Ayano. So, Madoka Magica. Possibly? That was never talked, so I guess that was thrown out the window. Yandere Simulator is banned on Twitch because of unknown reasons, but we know it's mostly because of the panty shots and murder. Remember when the red-haired twins in the early years were seen as evil personas? I wonder who they were changed to, because maybe they were changed to delinquents for the guy, and the girl could have become one of the bully girls. Why are there bully girls, but no guys? Why are there no more delinquent girls? Why is the leader of delinquents the only girl? In the files, Fun Girl gives us a little story about Yandere Sim in the past. Fun Girl has more character than the cherry blossom tree. There was an Undertale-like game with Oka, which looked really cool and was actually pretty cool to watch. Why is Oka put away? I want my girl back. Ebola-chan and Corona-chan are Easter eggs in the game. Because terrible, terrible timing. Except Ebola was later on, and Corona-chan is still a thing. Oopsie. The vending machines were used to make people eat chips then get thirsty, where Ayana can electrocute them with the water fountain being kind of cut off, even though that doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't they just buy a drink? Or maybe the chips wouldn't make them thirsty. You can kill the poor fucker by the gate. There are no kids skipping class. This isn't a real school. There are no male teachers, but there is a male headmaster. When the students now say, come to the cherry blossom tree, now, how many of them do you actually think have gone to, random trees up front? Because guess what? They're all fucking cherry trees. That one ain't special. The cherry blossom tree behind the school, where there are many. There is a journalist character that narrates the 10 tapes on the school grounds. Remember Computer Girl? Why? It's not like she's an Easter egg after you try snooping on the computer, but anytime Ayano comes on, she's just there. And we all kind of know who she is. There was a dating sim for Kokona to get a guy that went nowhere. So let me get this straight. We made an anime into a drama club play and got rid of the costume. How? Why? It's like reading a book then burning it because you've already read it. Nemesis' only role was to be in mission mode, and she's not even a student. Oh, she is? Then where the fuck is she? For a school that is about being smart and stuff, there sure is nothing around to show for it, besides the 10 trophies in the years it's been up. There was backstory made for this game that should have been about a girl who just wants her senpai and kills others to do so.
Did I stutter?